Good morning. It is day number 18-ish, sabbatical. And one thing as I drive and think, which is the most amazing time for me, it always has been, windshield time. I was what was called a road warrior. I was in my car a lot for my job when I was with corporate. And so one thing, and I've been listening to books, I've been listening to the silence, I've been listening to my brain, I've been listening to music on the road, and I do like driving. And so it is my time to kind of think, reflect on, and I'm not going to say 59 years because I'm 59 years old. So I would say really the last 35 years, choices that I've made that get you to this point, and that's what it's about. So the one thing, though, that keeps on coming up to my mind when I listen to these books, I listen to a lot of business books, is trust. Trust has been talked about. The podcast that I did for the university, trust came up all the time. But it's so interesting because I wonder about trust. And I talked about your perception, your worldview, everybody's different. And so trust, the view of trust and leadership must be different. I am a person who usually goes in and I trust people until I don't, and then it severely impacts how I view people if the trust is not there. So trust, something to think about today. There's no answer to it, but I have to say, the leaders that talk about it most are probably those with the least trust. And I have to say that I'm going to work on this because trust is important, and the essence of the person behind it is important. There's no way that, and I'm thinking about what I'm going to say here, there's no way that I can trust somebody that, let's say, they cheat on their spouse, on their partner, on whatever, cheat, period. So how can you trust them at work? Can they turn it on, turn it off? I'm trustworthy at work, I'm not trustworthy at home. I mean, that's just one example that obviously you can tell by the tone and the look in my eyes, because I am, my face, you can tell everything about my face, and that's just who I am. So think about that, and think about not only what you see and in the trust, but I'm wondering about myself and the perception, do people trust me? Can people really be trusted? I'm about at 4 minutes. I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to start a different one because I do want to keep this going, but I also want to keep these short. Okay, much love today.